game. So an 0 for 1 afternoon. First pitch of ball. This one is outside for ball 2.
Oh, come on. You know that was a strike.
Getting lots of umpiring help, as I'm sure you hear. They'll get disinterested and find a phone somewhere probably in a minute.
Bobby's at third.
The 2-0. This one low and in the dirt, and Sonny up real quick to make sure that Maltsby knows he's in control at the plate. Another bad one will be the second walk of the game. Poe getting some encouragement. The 3-0. It's in for a strike.
Hey, that's what I taught you, Asher. That's what I taught you, boy. He blinked and it was a strike. Come on.
3 balls, 1 strike. You don't really have to do color, John, now.
I know.
They're doing it. No matter where you put a microphone. Swing and a miss, and back to are now a full count, not back to. And Poe trying to dig himself out of a 3-0 hole here. At third, remember, is Maltsby for the Stars. There are 2 away. The pitch outside, and it's going to be a 2-out walk, and we go back to the top of the order, which is probably not what anyone wanted to do here if you're a Riverdale fan.
Now batting number 10.
Second walk for Poe, 11th walk of the game.
4th inning, 4 at-bats for Hostetler. And that's the same case for Lewis if he reaches.
That is pretty crazy. Hostetler has had a hot bat, 2 for 3. A run scored and a run driven in. Insani giving some instruction on what he wants the outfield to do. Runners at the corners here now for Siegel. Already 1 run across here in the top of the 4th. The pitch from Poe outside. That the first offering. I don't see much action going on in the Riverdale bullpen. There's some soft tossing down in the Siegel bullpen. The pitch. Strike on that outer half. And evens the count at 1 apiece. Riverdale fired up the grill maybe to try to smoke Siegel out. Who knows? They did it in Lincoln County when Riverdale went down there and beat them in football. I do remember that one. Smoke just stayed right there in the bowl of the football field. Pitch, swing and a miss. Big wicked cut. And he came up empty there, Drew Hostetler, and the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Drew.
Hey, swing at that again, Drew. Come on. He can't see it. Clearly.
Being heckled a little bit, it sounds like.
Swing and a miss. Come on.
And Poe fakes the throw to third, and diving back over at first is Josh Lawson. Now Lawson takes a bit of a lead. They peek back over at him at first. And now time called. Been a lot of this tonight as well.
Yes, sir.
As John would say, a little cat and mouse game. And there's been a lot of cat and a lot of mouse.
Drew, what's up, Asher? Come on.
Asher Poe peeks at the runner. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and the inning over. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Asher Poe. And the inning comes to a close. But here is how things went here. 1 run scored on 1 hit. There were 2 walks in the inning and 2 left stranded. Going to the bottom of the 4th, your score, Siegel 7, Riverdale 2. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name. But there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Ready here for the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Brian and John here with you tonight. Oh, first pitch gets by and hits the backstop. I can't tell the color of my pins. There we go.
Here, it was like a light.
Well, it's all
Have it
good.
over
Ooh,
there.
that helps. Thank you.
Okay.
Siegel got another run in the top of the 4th here. It's a 1-1 count to the batter, Mateus Goodhart. A little chopper off the mound, Gomez. Underhand flip to first, and not in time. Made the pitch too late. John had him all day. Had the ball been thrown a second earlier.
He went to the underhand toss, and that cost him.
Coming up next, number 21.
That is going to be a hit, apparently. It's up on the scoreboard as a hit.
Well, he he fielded it cleanly, but the underhand toss, I think, is what got him.
Yeah.
It was a high chopper.
5th hit of the game for the Warriors, so they have even the hits with Siegel. Swing and a miss by Caleb Rivas. Rivas, last night's pitcher, who only gave up 2 hits, but they were 2 dingers, and it was a 2-1 win for Siegel. The pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled away, left side. Going into this series, Riverdale knew that they had to sweep Siegel to win the regular season. And that was taken off the plate last night, despite Riverdale winning the first game here at Riverdale on Monday. And now time called again. Handing Siegel just their 4th loss on the season and a 7-0 win. The pitch, hit him. So now Rivas aboard the hard way. We haven't had a ton of those hit by pitch. And honestly, the walks and the hit batters have been on the other side. And Coach Craig Revis is making a change here. It's the Ideas Tees call to the bullpen, John, here for the Siegel Stars. And Ideas Tees, they are the place in Rutherford County for screen printing, embroidery, specialty items. You know what? You can find them at 111 East MTCS Road, right across from Middle Tennessee Christian School. They'll put your logo on just about anything. Stop by and see how they can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. Ideas Tees, 111 East MTCS Road, ideastees.com. And for the Siegel Stars, your new pitcher is going to be Cameron Lee.
On the mound for the
We'll
Stars,
get to
number
it
4,
when we come back. This
Cameron
is State
Lee.
Farm Prep Sports.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday"? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side. and there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
True Blue Raider fans don't settle for just any gear. They shop at Raider Tees, specializing in Middle Tennessee apparel and accessories. No distractions, just pure Blue Raider pride. From t-shirts and hoodies to decals, stadium chairs, and exclusive designs you won't find anywhere else. We've got it all. Stop by 111 East MTCS Road right across from MTCS and gear up today. Raider Tees, bigger, better, and go blue.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Welcome back as we continue here. Our game brought to you in part by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, and Dr. Automotive. Cameron Lee, the new pitcher, coming in for Gomez. And on the night, Adrian, in his 3 innings so far, just 2 runs, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, a walk, and a hit batter. The 2 on right now belong to him. And your batter, Colson Underwood. He is making his second plate appearance tonight. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch on the way high.
Do you find yourself still looking for the scoreboard in the left field?
Sometimes.
Do that.
Riverdale 6, Siegel 5.
Yep. Sure do.
Put the hammer to it.
It's just not, and it's at most parks that we go to, it's on the left. But now it's on the right at Siegel and here. Because Siegel also has a new LED board. Pitch way outside this time. It's 2-0.
6, Rockville 8, Oakland 2.
8-2 Rockvale in that baseball game now. So if Rockvale holds on to win that, they will be the 3 seed, and they will play Riverdale to open up the tournament, and Siegel will play Oakland. It's 1-4-2-3, double elimination. Same thing in District 9. Pitch outside, and it's 3 straight balls thrown to start things out here from Cameron Lee. Lee is taking his time. He's got 2 runners to worry about out there that belong to Gomez. Got a strike on the outer half. Nipped that outer corner.
I don't know about that one, huh?
That umpire does like that outside.
He does. Not too crazy about the inside corner of the plate.
Same thing happened last night, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The pitch, swing and a miss. And back even here is Cameron Lee now as the count goes full.
Come on, Colson!
Bottom of the 4th inning. Game approaching 2 hours in length. Pitch on the way. Outside, and a walk is issued. So a single, a hit batter, and now a walk have loaded up the bases full of Riverdale Warriors, which is just what the doctor ordered if you're a Riverdale fan here, down 7-2.
Well, he's in a mess.
Yep.
Nobody out.
Now
This is a good. This is the opportunity right here for Riverdale.
The Warriors want to cash in. Tyson Spink, your batter, his second plate appearance, takes a strike. Got up there about 84 miles an hour, did Cameron Lee. So again, the bases are loaded, full of Warriors. They trail 7-2. The pitch misses for a ball, 1-1.
Come on, Tyson, give him a double dose right here.
Spink does not represent the tying run, but he does represent the run that gets him within a run. and this one's low.
Kind of stumbled off the mound a little bit on that pitch.
Now they're going to appeal something with the official. I have no idea what that was about. Two and one on the way, swing and a miss. Went almost all the way around on that one. The second base umpire had something to say to the Riverdale dugout, and I don't know what it was. The 2-2. Did he go? We're going to ask. He did. And it's a strikeout. And Cameron Lee gets the first out here, which is what he needed. But that does get Riverdale to the top of the order. And still 2 outs to work with the bases loaded. George has grounded to short and walked. And he scored one of the 2 runs for the Warriors. This pitch way high.
Sure he didn't go? Knock it off his neck right here.
Well, these fans need some Adderall. 7-2 the score. Pitch is a strike inside. 1-1. Lee kicks and fires. Strike on the outside corner. And I think the first time that Lee's been ahead of a batter. This is just his 3rd batter faced. Coming in relief of Gomez. The pitch swung on. Fly ball, pretty shallow right, and coming in, it's Maltsby, and makes the catch. Pump fake on the throw, and a run is going to be across. And that's Goodhart. So Matthias Goodhart scores. And out at second is going to be the call, and that's going to end the inning.
I think he came off the bag. He's still standing out there. He's very unhappy.
Yes, that he is Rivas, but they stepped on the bag to get the out. So that is going to be.
Doesn't score, does it, or does it?
It does not score. It does not score, and it's still 7-2. And we're going to take a break. Nobody's happy here on the Riverdale side for sure. So the run does not score. 7-2 going to the top of the 5th on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Your ride, your stuff. You live with them together. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me help you save by combining auto and renters.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Baseball.
Back on WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Also, maybe you're catching us on Big G TV. Brought to you in part by good neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack. 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. State Farm Agent Dana Womack, 615-900-0877.
I don't know if Riverdale is going to be haunted by that inning, but that was the inning they needed to really make some hay and did not.
The hay was more like one bale, and they needed a barn full. The innings have been long.
Bobby, I don't know what's worse, your umpiring or your cut.
And let's see,
Leading off for
every
the
inning.
Stars, number 18,
9
Keegan
came
Lewis.
across in the first. 6 batters in the second inning. 7 in the third. 6 in the fourth. And this pitch is high and outside to Keegan Lewis, who's going to lead things off here. Facing Asher Poe for the Warriors. Keegan has singled, walked twice, and scored a run. 4th plate appearance for him tonight. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss.
What are you swinging at?
1 ball, 1 strike.
You must not want to hit it, because what the heck was that?
They're even getting T-Bone worked up down there. And the pitch is on the way, high and over the head of Lewis. Let's see, Oakland Rockvale softball. That is 13-8, bottom of the 7th. So that game nearing conclusion. Rockvale leads Oakland 8-2. The pitch, the 2-1. Chopper to third, backhanded, knocked down by Rivas, and then he lost it for a second. And reaching is Lewis on what should probably be an E5.
Y'all get lucky once in a while, you're good.
And the third error. Well, John,
Now batting number 19,
I will say,
Trey Baker.
Barry Messer is going to have plenty to pick apart of this game.
Well, yeah. It's been sloppy.
It has. The Rockvale Oakland game going to the top of the 7th. So Oakland's got one more shot at it. Your batter, Trey Baker, he's walked 3 times. First pitch, fouled at the plate. And somebody, I think the catcher, Jay Insani, took it off a part of the body.
Yeah, umpire giving him a little extra time to get
Jay's,
ready.
Yeah, Jay said he's all right. Gives the nod to Asher Poe. And everybody ready. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first in Keegan Lewis. Takes a small lead over there. And it's low. 2 balls, no strikes. One thing for Riverdale pitching staff, they have tonight been behind most every batter here to start off an at-bat. Lots of pitches thrown. Top of the 5th, 7-2 Siegel. The pitch swung on, high fly, left field. If it's fair, it could be trouble unless Jones can get to it, and a diving catch. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. And Baker had to hold there at first because Lewis held at second. He had to make sure he could get back, so runners at first and second.
Well, the inning won't be complete if
Now
Hostetler doesn't get to come up to the plate.
Jackson Zeltner.
Really? Yeah. Jackson Zeltner, 4th plate appearance for him. Walked twice, grounded to short. He scored a run. He drove in a run on a walk. So the 6th hit of the game, so Siegel regains the hit lead, 6-5. Well, he leads 7-2 though. Showed bunt, pulled it back, took a strike. Jones made almost an unhuman-like catch out there. He gave up his body, dove for it. He had to run a long way to even be able to have a chance at that one because it was kind of hugging the foul line. Pitch, strike on the outside corner. And in the hole here is Jackson Zeltner. Josh Duggan is on deck. Duggan has had a fine night.
Sure has. I mean,
probably our player of the game for Siegel. Unless something else happens, you never know. 0-2 and a fake a throw to first. And they're going to call a balk, I think.
Yep. Didn't step off before he threw over.
So that puts Keegan Lewis at third and Trey Baker to second. So 2 in scoring position now for the Siegel Stars. And Jackson Zeltner still at the plate, but in the hole. He comes set. And the pitch is on the way. Outside corner, strike 3 call.
We'll see ya. Back to the dugout.
On 3 straight pitches. What the doctor ordered for Asher Poe. And let's see.
Now batting number 8, Josh Duggan.
I have that as strikeout number 3 for Poe. And that brings in Mr. Home Run Machine, Josh Duggan. Had a Grand Slam home run. First pitch is outside to him. Grand Slam in the first. Siegel put a 5 spot up on the board in the first. Have tacked on a run in the third and fourth and trying to do so here in the fifth. Duggan also doubled, so he's 2 for 3 today. Run scored and 4 driven in. Ball gets away from Jay Insani, but not far enough to score a run.
This kind of game is tough on catchers too,
Yeah.
throwing so many pitches. And
well, there is no pitch count for a catcher. Duggan has scored 2 runs. Pitch outside, and it's 3-0. The difference between Duggan and Zeltner, Poe stayed ahead in that count, obviously. Struck him out on 3 pitches, but now Duggan, after 3 pitches, has a 3-0 count. Does he take one here? Yes, all the way, and it's a strike. Whatever was going on at the football field, which I think was flag football, is over. Dark over there now. 3-1 on the way, swing and a miss. And once again, Poe has fought his way back to a full count. 7-2 Siegel, the Stars threatening once again here in the fifth. They have had threats every inning. There have been 4 1/3 very long innings for the Warriors tonight. Pitch, swing and a miss. Got him to chase one outside. And a big, huge comeback there for Asher Poe. Back-to-back strikeouts. That's his 4th now. And if Siegel is going to get anything across this inning, it's going to be up to Ryan Russell.
Now batting number 20.
Ryan has walked, he has struck out, and he has flied out today, so he is 0 for 2 with a walk.
Easy out, I've seen him swing.
Poe having to deeply look in there for the sign from Insani, and the pitch. Old breaker that is low. Tried to sweep it across the plate there.
that was a good comeback on Duggan. He was down 3-0 and came back and struck him out. That was huge.
1 ball, no strike count to Ryan Russell. Here's the pitch. Ooh, got it across that time for a strike.
I told you, Asher,
That's a
easy
pitch
out.
that looks like it's way inside and then sweeps across and just nips that corner for a strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Little extra manicuring on the turf out there for Poe. Come set with 2 on, runners at second and third for Siegel. Didn't go. And it's a ball. 2-1. Crowd quiet here for a moment. Here's the pitch from Poe on the way, high, and it's 3 balls and a strike. There is a base open, but third batter this inning that Poe's had to try to claw back to a full count. He has struck out the last 2 after giving up a single, and then Lewis reaching on an error. Long fly ball, deep left. Deep left. Out of here. Three-run home run, Ryan Russell. Coming in as Lewis.
Kind of hugged that line, didn't he?
Sure did. I had to kind of wait to see if it was going to be fair or foul. Runs 8, 9, and 10 are in. 10-2 Siegel.
Other baseball finals.
Drove in 3, scored a run.
Now batting number 17, Braden Maltsby.
And now Braden Maltsby, the batter, with Siegel up comfortably by 8 runs, their largest lead of the game now. This pitch, first pitch, swung on by Maltsby, and going to be a pop-up to second.
1 out too late.
And in the inning, sure was. Siegel winds up scoring 3 runs on just 2 hits. There was an error. A big 3-run homer by Ryan Russell cleared the bases. Nobody left. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Your new score, Siegel 10, Riverdale 2. This is State Farm Prep Baseball.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service. From personal tax preparation to business bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes, at Craig's Tax Service, our staff is here to help.
Get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
As a former Siegel Star football player, I know the importance of the high school sports experience. Good luck to all county student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Tonight's game brought to you by JHA Company, Rutherford County Schools, Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, and Last Cass's Feed Supply. And you can check out WGNSSports.com for the latest prep and MTSU sports news, schedules, podcasts, and more. That's WGNSSports.com.
John, final on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Rockvale defeated Oakland tonight 8-2. Rockvale will be the 3 seed. So the district tournament seedings are set. We just have one more district game left here in District 10 4A, and it's this one right here. And the first pitch to Liam Goodhart is a ball. Cameron Lee on the mound. Goodhart 1 for 2 today. The Oakland-Rockvale softball game, bottom of the 7th. Oakland leading 13-10. Rockvale bases loaded, 2 out. Bottom of the 7th at Rockvale. So, pitch is going to be fouled back.
But they had a good crowd out there tonight with both of those games at home.
Yep, that's been a long softball game too, with that many runs scored. 13-10 Oakland right now. 2-1 pitch to Goodhart. That's low as well, and we've got to start an inning with a walk, don't we? Isn't that kind of, are those the rules we're playing by tonight?
I guess so, because he just did.
Sure did. Second walk on the night. My green pen sure has gotten a workout tonight. Second walk for Lee. Lee came in relief of Adrian Gomez. He pitched 3 innings. Gave up 2 runs in those 3 innings. Batter is Jay Insani, doubled and struck out. Takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Lee with the pitch. Low for a ball, evens it up at 1 apiece. I'll make sure I didn't miss an update on that game here. 10-2 is our score. Siegel up by 8 runs. Pitch misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Rockvale down to their last strike here. Trailing 13-10 to Oakland. Big key district game in softball. Pitch low. And it's 3-1. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on, lined foul down the right side. So we got another full count pitch coming up. James Jones is on deck for Riverdale. This one sent long and deep to right field, and going back up against the wall. Maltzby. Gonna hold him to a single though, as he got it in here quick enough. But Goodhart gets all the way to third, so that'll be runners at the corners after a walk. Now a single.
I think if there's any chance that he could make second, but being down by this much, you really can't afford to make that out.
Now batting number 4, James Jones.
Well, every time Riverdale makes a little bit of a run, well, then Siegel puts up a 3-spot last inning. So they got an extra run back after Riverdale got their 2. Pitch is outside to James Jones.
What time do we have to get up in the morning?
Too early to be here this long. And got a little conversation out there on the mound. Justin Intrican out to talk with Cameron Lee. Don't forget, Rutherford County Schools brings you this half inning where education goes beyond the classroom through innovative career pathways and award-winning academics. Students are gaining the skills needed for college and future careers. This is the RCS difference. Discover the opportunities at rcschools.net. That's rcschools.net. Ball game, I think, is over. 13-10, Oakland a winner. It says bottom of the 7th and the inning over, so it just hasn't gone final on Game Changer yet. Coach Intrican limps off the field. He didn't really limp, but he certainly wasn't fast.
He's getting older now. He's not a spring chicken anymore.
He's a chicken, but just not a spring chicken.
He's got 2 kids playing ball, and I said, do you miss that? He said, well, I get enough, but he said, my kids understand.
Yeah.
Tell the catcher to frame it.
It's tough on coaches. Pitch low again, and it's 3 balls, no strikes to James Jones. Another Badman will load the bases once again. Lee taking his time. And the pitch on the way, low. And walked him. 3rd walk for him. The 72nd walk of the game. And the bases loaded full of Warriors. Let's see. Riverdale's had base runners every inning.
Yeah, they have. They just haven't been able to. Same situation as last inning.
And your batter, Davis Wilson, takes the ball. He's a left-handed batter. First one of these that Lee's seen in a minute. Pitch, misses high. Even that official is you can almost feel like
body
he's
language
sighing at it, you know. And there's a strike in there. That Oakland Rockville softball game did go final on Game Changer finally. This pitch fouled back, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Davis Wilson, looking for the first out of the inning. Kicks, fires. Pitch is strike 3 called. And Davis Wilson retired.
Now batting number 14, Matthias Goodhart.
That is his 2nd strikeout. Matthias Goodhart here, your batter, takes a strike. Matthias is 2 for 2 today. (10-2). Siegel, if you've just joined. Pitch outside, it's going to bounce away from Rowe, and a run is in. Just bad luck there. So it's now 10-3. Everybody moves up. So runners at 2nd and 3rd for Matthias. Takes one high and outside, 2 balls and a strike. Lee fires it up there. Swung on, fouled away, left side. Rockvale with a valiant effort coming back in that game. Pitch is just on the outer half there, 3-2.
Well, he does have a base empty here, but you really don't want to load the bases up.
Siegel wants an out. The pitch swung on, fouled away. And Matthias is not going down quietly. Again, 2 singles on the night. He almost scored the 3rd run of the game. The pitch fouled back. The organist has finally woken up.
A lot of things going on up here.
Yes. I mean, the pitch again, fouled away. This is not a recording. I've never seen the organist here. Pitch is high and bases loaded again.
I don't know that I've seen this many 3-2 counts in a game either, which usually winds up with a walk.
That is now the 4th walk for Cameron Lee, the third
Coming
this
up
inning.
next for the Warriors, number 21.
The Warriors have scored 1 run on 1 hit so far, and the bases are loaded. Just 1 out. And Caleb Rivas, your batter, he was hit by a pitch just last inning. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a ball.
That's the pitch I'm not sure of. That one looked good.
1-0, swung on. High and deep, and Zeltner and Hostetler go back. They made the catch out there. Runner tags, however, and Insani comes in for run number 4.
That was a great catch by Hostetler
Sure
because
was.
he not only had to worry about the wall, but he had to worry about Zeltner, who was over there just right, and Zeltner at the last second Hostetler called him off for the last second.
But Rivas with
Now
the
batting
RBI
number
there
8,
on the sacrifice
Underwood.
fly. The other two stay at first and second, and your batter Colson Underwood. And it's a strike on the outer half. So it's 10-4 now. Riverdale put up a 2 spot here in the bottom of the 5th. Trailing by 6 runs in this game. Jones dancing around down there at second. And a pitch on the inner half, and Colson is not in agreement. So Lee is ready for a 2-strike pitch, and he's ready to get off this mound. He can do it right here on this pitch. And it's a pickoff play down to second, and back safely is Jones. Nobody saw the ball get away out of the bullpen down there. Runners go, and contact made. It's a fly ball right side. It's in foul territory. Can anybody get to it? No.
Great effort there by Duggan.
All right, keep battling, make you pay for that right here. Let's go.
Dove for it, couldn't come up with it.
Sure did. Everybody's going to retreat back to their respective places, and Duggan going to slowly walk back in. Got a little turf burn there on the right forearm, it looks like. The 2-strike pitch again. Swing and a miss. Inning over. Strikeout 3. And Cameron Lee holds Riverdale to just 2 runs. On 1 hit, there were 3 walks in the inning, 2 left. It's time to move along. We'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports, going to the top of the 6th with your score: Siegel 10, Riverdale 4. State Farm Prep Sports.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net. We're talking with Anne-Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive.
Our sandwiches are very popular. Our pork and our chicken are probably most popular pulled meats. We have spare ribs. They're delicious. They fall off the bone good. We don't put sauce all over our meat.
And that's so you can choose mild or hot sauce or their signature white sauce.
White sauce is our special kind of secret sauce. It's delicious. It's kind of got a kick to it, but it's not too spicy.
Barbecue smoked chicken, ribs, loaded baked potatoes. Check out Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Tonight's game brought to you by Sir Pizza, sponsor of our Game and Coaches Show podcast. Find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard. And if anybody joining us on the West Coast, it's 10-4 here.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that West Coast game eventually. 10-4. Siegel up and at bat with Tyson. Nope, wrong one. I didn't flip my page. Jace Rowe. 3 runs for Siegel in the 5th, 2 for Riverdale at the bottom of the 5th. We're in the top of the 6th here now. Pitch slung up there for a strike, and it's 0-2 to Jace. Flied out, struck out twice. 4th at bat for Jace. Pose, pitch, swing and a miss.
Back to the lobby. We'll see ya.
Poe has come in and he has struck out 5.
Go ahead, take it 3 times.
Poe walked 2 batters in the 4th, has not walked anybody since. Josh Lawson is our batter here. Josh has
now batting number 5.
Walked twice,
Josh
scored a
Lawson.
run. He's also struck out. He's the second baseman for the Stars. His big brother played for Siegel, and then I can't remember where he went in Nashville. Play his senior year of basketball. Lawson was a pretty good baseball player too, pitcher. 1 ball, no strikes to Josh Lawson. The pitch swung on, a high pop-up. In the infield, I believe that's George making his way over behind the second base bag to snag it for out number 2. And that will take us to the top of the Siegel order here.
Now
and
batting
their center
number 10,
fielder,
Drew Hostetler.
10th year senior, Drew Hostetler.
This is his 5th at bat of the night.
In 6 innings. First pitch, he comes up hacking and comes up empty.
A little change there. Drew was way out in front of that one.
He singled twice. He's grounded to first, and he struck out. So 2 for 4. With his 5th at bat, right here, right now. 1 strike pitch is popped up. Left side. Goodhart going to come over from left field and in left center make the grab. And what do you know? There is still a 1-2-3 inning in baseball.
First one of tonight.
Sure is.
Right,
we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 10-4. Siegel on top of Riverdale State Farm Prep
We need
Sports.
to hear it loud.
Experience matters, but so does change. I'm Kenneth Barrett. I spent 28 years serving and protecting our county. I've seen what works, and I've seen what needs to be better. When elected, I'm not looking to keep things the same. I'm ready to bring positive change to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Servant leadership, transparency, I'm committed to making this county safer for every family. Together, we can build a sheriff's office that really sets the standard. Early voting starts April 15th through the 30th, and the primary is May the 5th. I'd love to earn your vote. Let's make Rutherford County the best it can be.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, Treasurer Jam Stewart.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wammel. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-890-0850.
Your home, your auto, together they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-898-1150 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto. I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Baseball.
Alex and the record, let's go.
All fun like the old ballpark.
Yeah, that's right. Back here at the old ballpark, the reservation, the place
All right, now
where
talking.
we're doing a little singing.
Let's do it
Between
again.
innings.
Let's do it one more time.
You ready? Here we go. Do it with us. Ba, ba, ba. And then the song ends.
Well, the batter's up.
True. I think everybody was having fun singing instead. So
Good job,
Tyson
everybody.
Spink is going to lead things off for the Warriors here. On the bottom of the 6th. And it is a strike called. fans are on the official a little bit. I'm not so sure that the hasn't been a little conversation. That one's high.
Now batting number 24, Lucas Edmiston.
I know that the umpire was talking to Craig Revis in between innings. I think he's talked to Barry. I don't know what about. Pitch, reached out, offered it that one. It almost seems like there's been a little bit of a change in how the approach is here in the 6th inning by both teams. We'll see. This one way inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, don't say what the approach is, because I think I know what it is, and
I do too.
I don't want it to be jinxed.
Nope. The 2-2 on the way, and it's strike 3 called. If you've been listening along with us, you might figure it out. That's 2 strikeouts in a row if you go back to the 5th inning. 1 away for the top of the order now, and it's Noah George.
Now batting
his
number 3,
4th
Noah
appearance
George.
at the plate. Grounded to short, flied out. He walked and scored a run, had 2 stolen bases, and sends this one deep in the gap. Lawson, backhanded throw, and got him. What a play by Josh Lawson there at second. Snagged it, reached around, threw it across his body to retire George.
And a very quick runner, too. I mean, that wasn't easy. Give him a blue star on that one, Brian.
Absolutely.
Now batting number 10.
That was a quick-hitting
Liam
chopper right up
Goodhart.
the gut. Liam Goodhart, your batter now. Scored 2 runs. He's driven in a run on a double and has walked. So 1 for 2 with a walk, and now his 4th at bat. Here's the 1-0 on the way. Strike on the outer half.
I think he umpire likes that ball low and outside.
It appears.
The chest high is not getting it.
This one went about chest high, and Goodhart flies it to center. And the grab by Hostetler.
Well, he was everywhere the last couple of innings, hadn't he?
Indeed. Well, we're through 6. Nobody scored in the 6th inning. How about that? We go to the top of the 7th, and we'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports. Siegel leads Riverdale 10-4. State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
People love to see us on the schedule when they have a home game because our fans show up.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
The way we travel is just phenomenal. Our parents and our community are fully engaged in our school. When we compete, we're trying to do it in a way that honors God. We want to win. We also want to do it in a way that pleases Him.
Providing Christian values and academic excellence in a nurturing environment. That's Middle Tennessee Christian School. Invest in the future of your child. Find out more at mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Tonight's game brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Alsop Heating and Air. We're to the 7th. Yay, Brian.
Make that
Thanks, John.
We had one that was in the bathroom. We just
Very
found it.
excited about that, aren't you?
It's taking us a while to get here.
It has. Forest beats Eagleville in baseball tonight by a final of 6-5. That's a new score we just posted on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Siegel is going to send up their 2, 3, and 4 hitters here in the 7th. And the Stars leading here by a score of 10-4. Again, top of 7, and here we go. As Keegan Lewis will lead it off here. Asher Poe back out there on the mound. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. The start of his 4th inning. I think that's right. Yes. Pitch on the way. Gets a ball inside. 2-0 now. Eagle baseball is now 17-12 on the year. The state champs last 4 years.
What's their record again, Brian?
17-12.
Yeah, they lost a lot of people off that.
Yep.
The well hadn't run dry, but
still pretty good.
Yep.
3-0 is outside. And we lead off the 7th with a walk. That is the
now batting number 19,
3rd walk.
Trey
Correct.
Baker.
For Poe. This is the first time he's, well, I guess 4th inning. The last 2 innings he did not walk anybody.
I really want you to focus on his next pitch.
So Trey Baker is the batter, and Trey has an interesting night tonight. He's been on all 4 times he's been to the plate. So he's 1 for 1 with a single, 2 runs scored, and 3 walks. And now Barry Messer is coming out. And not sure what Coach Messer's message is. That's hard to say. But I think there's not going to be a change made. It doesn't appear so.
Well, that gives us time to talk about our friends over at State Farm. It's good neighbor State Farm agent Alex Williams, located at 403 St. Clair Street. State Farm agent Alex Williams, 615-898-1150. That's AlexWilliamsInsurance.com. NFL draft, they take Cornell Tate, the Titans, in the 4th round, or the 4th pick. A wide receiver from Ohio State. Jeremiah Love, if everybody thought was not there. He was picked 3rd.
Well, the Titans didn't pick who I thought they would after if Love was off the board.
You thought it was going to be an edge rusher?
I did.
Yeah. They like Tate a lot. Toward the end of the day, you kind of got that feeling.
Baker with a shot right up the middle, and it's going to sneak through. On his horse is Keegan Lewis, and so is Baker. And Baker's going to be standing at second with a double.
It was a hustle double there.
Sure was. His 2nd hit of the night. And all the way to 3rd is Lewis. Boy, Lewis was scooting it, too. Man, there are a lot of players to choose from tonight. Baker 2 for 2.
Now batting number 7,
Jackson Zeltner. So Trey Baker has been on all 5 times now. Zeltner the batter. First pitch swung on, popped him up right side. Drifting back Underwood, going back and called off by Jones. Runner's tag, and another run is across here. 11-4. Coming in is Lewis. So give Zeltner the RBI.
Baker winds up over 3rd.
Yep. 11-4 now.
8, Josh Duggan.
That was the first out. And here's Mr. Big Bat, Josh Duggan. 2 for 4, but his 2 have been huge. A double and a grand slam homer. Pitch well inside to him on this one. So he has driven in 4, scored 2 runs on a grand slam and a double. Pretty good night. And he's got another AB here. This pitch outside, and it's a 2-0 count.
They had so much intimidation on the plate.
On deck is a guy who has had a 3-run homer in this game. Who are you going to choose for player of the game?
Oh, my choice is still Duggan.
Yeah.
Although
pitch high.
Russell had a 3-run homer too.
Yep.
You know, I love the long ball.
Yeah. So a grand slam beats a 3-run homer.
Well, let's see what he does here.
Yeah.
I'm still debating.
Well, I mean, Duggan's still got a shot here. Let's see what happens. 3-0, and the pitch in for a strike. At third now is Trey Baker.
You know, the ball's really flying out to be so late at night.
Uh-huh.
You know?
The pitch swung on and drilled deep left, and this one is out of the ballpark. Josh Duggan has done it again. This time a 2-run homer, 2 shots out of the park for him tonight.
6 RBIs on the night total. He's 3 for 5.
2-run homer.
I
Coming
think
in to score is Trey Baker.
I think I may have sealed my case there, right?
Probably so.
I said wait till he got through.
Yep. Well, it's the end of the night for Asher Poe. There's going to be another Ideas Tees pitching change, and we'll take a break. Come back. Siegel has now gone up 13-4 over Riverdale on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. My wife Joy and I love dogs and have one of our own. But we've also helped people who have been injured by dog bites and dog attacks, as well as bicyclists who crashed after a dog attack. You need to know that the dog owner may have insurance to help pay medical bills and other expenses because of a dog attack. If your loved one has been injured by a dog, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
Hey, it's Brian. I want to tell you about my bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. You know, in a world that's changing, replacing local with global, personal contact with a screen, and human expertise with AI, I'm happy that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is here in Murfreesboro with real experts that will show up to get the job done. 2 locations on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Ideas Tees, Dan France Concrete, and Middle Tennessee Christian School. Braves a winner today, 7-2. They are now 18-8 after 26 games.
If somebody had told you, John, in, let's say, late February, that the Braves would be 18-8, start the season, you would have taken it, wouldn't you?
I would have taken it. And what's the shocking thing, the Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies, I would never believe they're 9 out at this point. So, still a long season, only 26 games.
It is a long season.
Anybody that started the season 9 games out, though, has never won it.
Is that right?
I think that's right.
Wow.
Now batting number 21,
well,
Ryan Russell.
Your new pitcher, senior Bobby Barnes. And throws a strike in there to the batter. The DH for Siegel, Ryan Russell. Ryan, in the 5th inning, had a 3-run homer. There have been 3 Siegel homers in this game. And here is a long, deep fly ball. Left field. This one's out. It's out of the ballpark.
Well, okay. Still a race.
Solo homer.
Back to back.
On the first pitch. Wowee. Long ball is jumping out of here.
He has 4 RBIs.
Yeah. So you got 2 Siegel players with 2 dingers tonight.
They've driven in, the 2 players have driven in 10 of the 14 runs.
Now batting number 17.
Well,
Braden Maltsby.
That's crazy.
And there were 3 of those runs were errors on errors that nobody got an RBI for. I'm still searching for the other one.
Batter's Braden Maltsby, by the way, and he takes a strike on the first pitch. Barnes, the pitch is fouled away. Maltsby has struck out, flied out, walked, and popped out. 5th at bat for him tonight.
Let's see if he can get on the bandwagon.
Sends this one to center field, and it's going to drop for a solid single. Still just 1 out here in the inning. And this is the 4th hit of the inning. 2 have been homers.
Coming up next, number 9, Jace
That brings
Rowe.
Jace Rowe up to the plate. 7th batter of the inning. Top of the 7th is where we are right now. Pitch on the way. First one is outside. Ball. It's now the largest lead of the game for Siegel at 10 runs. Pitch outside. Ball 2.
Jace is hitless tonight, the only one, I think. So, well, Lawson also, but he has walked.
This one is swung on and missed. Yeah, Lawson walked twice, actually, and wound up scoring the 6th run of Siegel's 14. Here's the pitch on the way. Outside, great stop there by Insani. That gets by. Maltsby is at second. The count is 3 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch right down Siegel Drive. So the count goes full to Mr. Rowe. Did he go? I guess he did. It's a strikeout and out number 2. That's the big thing if you're a Riverdale fan. First strikeout for the 4th pitcher in the game, Mr. Barnes.
Now batting number 5, Josh Lawson.
MTCS softball, thanks to Michael Hackney, telling me about this. Got a win today. This pitch is going to, good grief, I'm deaf now, but hits off the screen. Knocks the microphone to the ground, but that's all right. And it goes down to, going down to second is Maltsby. Lawson. Pitch is swung on and missed.
I think the microphone died, Brian.
I turned it off.
Oh, I got you.
You know, when somebody says, ooh, a microphone, you never know what's going to happen. So I made sure there was no singing or profanity. Someone laid it back up there nicely. I appreciate that. It's still in 2 pieces, I think. Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Josh Lawson.
We beat y'all, by the way.
8th batter. Here in this 7th inning. It's been a marathon tonight.
Jay hit his 9th home run against
And
you
this
guys.
one outside. It's 2-2. I didn't finish my thought. MTCS softball. Thanks to Michael Hackney for the score. got a 7-0 forfeit win over St. Cecilia in the opening round of the Division IIA District 3 tournament. Pitch swung on and missed, and the inning is over. I'll tell you more about that when we come back for the bottom of the 7th. We're finally here, friends. Stay with us. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Baseball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big GTV is brought to you in part tonight by good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700. Finish that MTSU softball story, Brian.
I'm getting pictures of food sent from my adult children. They're trying to see who cooks the best, I guess, now.
Well, they really obviously don't have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Did you tell them you were working?
Well, they're cooking. I'm working.
On the mound for the Stars,
7-0 forfeit win over St. Cecilia. So that's what happened in that game. I guess St. Cecilia didn't want to lose again. Apparently, they had been beaten like a drum in every single game this year in the district. So they just decided, district tournament, who cares? Let's see.
Hard to believe, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, sure is. So
who's the new pitcher, Brian?
That would be Drew Hostetler.
Oh, Drew, who's going to try his hand at it tonight.
So I have no idea who went out to center field, but we'll see. So the Warriors are going to send up their 3, 4, and 5 hitters here, and are down by 10 runs.
Number 2, Jay Inside.
First pitch from Drew, lined into right field, caught by Maltzby. One pitch, one out. Now James Jones is your batter.
Now batting number 4, James
Jones has struck out, tripled, drove in a run with that, and also walked. His 4th plate appearance, takes a ball from Hostetler. Drew, the 3rd pitcher for the Stars, tried to come inside with a fastball that time at 89. Misses, so it's 2-0. The pitch, muscled one across for a strike. That one at 88. Drew Hostetler throwing the heat. The 2-1, swing and a miss. You got that one up there at 90. So it's pretty much hit it if you can. And Sani caught up with it, but flied out. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch is on the way. Ooh, over the head there. Come back. That one kind of got away from him at that time, I think. And now the baseball gets away. You're listening to WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or maybe you're watching on Big G TV. However, you're listening or watching, thanks for being here. This pitch is hit him now, so a hit by pitch issued. So still one out for your batter, Davis
Now
Wilson.
batting number 5, Davis Wilson.
Davis is 0 for 4, grounded to short, flied to center, and struck out today. Going to second, and there's not even going to be a throw, so catcher indifference as James Jones takes second. Rowe was up and thought about it and then thought better of it. This pitch way inside, and it's going to get away from Rowe, and now James Jones gets to third. (14-4) Siegel. Bottom of the fourth. The pitch outside. And the count goes to 3-1 to Davis Wilson. Well, after that one pitch to Jay Insani, things looked promising here, but now Hostetler's struggled with the plate a little bit. The pitch, Powder River there, as my broadcast partner would say. Was that a Western?
What's that?
Powder River, you're not even listening.
Red River.
Here's the pitch, fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that you're talking about Powder River.
Yeah.
That just means he's throwing hard.
I just thought maybe it was a reference to a Western or something.
No, did you get that from me? Was that my quote? Powder River? I guess I've said that a couple times.
Yeah. Here's a pop-up.
Well, I wasn't listening.
Out of play, I know. You're on Facebook or something.
Well, I'm looking up scores. NF Draft News.
Gotcha. Count full, and the pitch hit him as well on a full count. So back-to-back hit batsman. And the inning continues.
Up next, number 14, Matthias
Goodhart. He is 2 for 2 with a walk. And Wilson goes to second. Again, catcher indifference. It's a 1-0 count to Matthias. And the pitch. High with the breaker. 2 on, 1 out. Siegel trying to win this series against the Warriors, and they have a 10-run advantage here. 2 outs to get and a strike on the outer half. Makes it 2-1. Well, I will give it to the fans. They have stuck around.
And been active, been vocal.
Yeah. Especially those around our microphone. Pitch inside. And it's high for a ball. 3 balls and a strike. That is a very sensitive mic, though. The pitch. Outside, ball gets away, and can they throw him out? No, so a run is across for Jones. Wilson goes to third as well. 6-5. That ball came right back to Rowe, but Rowe was going to have to underhand toss to Hostetler, and he didn't even do that, just so the ball doesn't get away. And another run score.
Powder River is an old term, Brian, just an old man's term.
Pitch in there for a strike.
Used by Milo Hamilton in 1969.
Gotcha.
My hero, Milo Hamilton.
Yeah, a good one. Pitch swung on, lined right field, and hooking foul. I did when I said it. I said like my broadcast partner would say. So
you did?
I gave you credit for that.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yep. Now time called, and stepping out is Caleb Rivas. Caleb has struck out. He's been hit by a pitch, and he has a sac fly RBI. Swing and a miss on that one, and that is strikeout number 2. I'm sorry, first strikeout, out number 2. This being the first inning of work for Drew Hostetler, coming in.
Now batting
close it
number
out
8,
here. Got one more to get with Colson Underwood, your batter. Colson Underwood, that is.
I'll say this for Riverdale. They battled tonight. I mean, it hadn't been the way they wanted it to be, but they have battled.
Strike called. And Hostetler readies. The pitch on the way. High. It's 1-1. Your Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show will come up right after the completion of our game here tonight. Pitch is high for ball 2. You know, I completely forgot all about the draft tonight, to be honest with you. It's been a crazy day. 2-1, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And 2 on here. Deuces Wild.
It's a busy day for me for some reason. And I'm retired.
I'm looking at a guy I sat in a meeting with today. Greg Wyatt. Swung on, lined into right field. Coming in is Maltzby. Diving catch made for out 3.
Oh, that was a great catch by Braden. Wow.
It was a sliding, diving catch for out number 3, and the ball game comes to a close. Final score tonight.
On behalf of all of us
Siegel
here up in the
14,
press box at Jones
Riverdale
Field, we'd
5.
like to thank you
Post-game
all.
show coming
out
up
to
for
tonight's
you
game.
right
Please
now.
buckle up, drive safe, and have a good night.
The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, they service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Reen Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your hometown comfort pros on West College Street. Now back to the Primetime Sports team to wrap up tonight's action.
14-5, our final score, and here on the post-game show, let me give you a couple of finals. Rockville 8, Oakland 2. So Siegel will be the 1 seed. They'll take on Oakland, and then the 2-3 game will be Riverdale versus Rockvale in the District 10 tournament. Eagleville was drops a 6-5 game tonight, and it was Oakland softball beating Rockvale 13-10, and a forfeit win for MTCS softball tonight on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Time to talk about the SRM Concrete solid performers, and the job pretty tough for Siegel. I don't know what you're thinking here, John.
I'm going with Josh Duggan and a tie with Ryan Russell. They had between them, let's see, 10 RBIs.
Yeah.
So I can't leave out the other one. 2 shots for Duggan, a grand slam in the first, a 2-run shot in the 7th. Russell had a 3-run homer in the 5th and a solo shot in the 7th. They were back-to-back in the 7th inning. So we're going with Josh Duggan and Ryan Russell. For Riverdale, I'm going with Matthias Goodhart, who was 2 for 3 with a walk, and he scored a run.
So those are the SRM Concrete solid performers tonight. SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known. We appreciate our friends at SRM Concrete for their support. Craig's Tax Service, keys to the game. John, this was a long, arduous game. It was a 3-hour game or so, somewhere in there. And Siegel just kept the, gas pedal to the floor, if you will, in this one. And Riverdale just never was able to catch up. And I guess it started in the first with the grand slam.
Well, it did. And that really, when you get off to that kind of start, you're in a corner the entire game, and you're just in a hole. And you try to play catch up. And every time they did get a couple of runs, Siegel would add a run, another run, and then they had that big inning back in the the seventh.
Yeah,
it just iced it. So just the way it goes sometimes, and the pitching struggled tonight, and Siegel's pitching struggled a bit too tonight as well. But
too many walks for Riverdale pitching staff for sure.
Yeah, and when I do the stats, I'm not even sure I'm going to go over the walks. I'm going to do individual here, but
there were I think 11 walks,
something like that.
Something like that. I know it was double digits. So a couple of things to think about there is our
11.
Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. You know, tax laws can be confusing, so it's smart to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation as well as financials and bookkeeping services. You can call them at 615-890-2233 or check them out at craigstaxservice.com. A reminder, if you missed any part of tonight's game, you can go back to WGNSSports.com shortly and click on that Sir Pizza podcast button to listen, watch, or download. Don't forget you can check the archives for past games too, and get your favorite pizza online, sirpizzatn.com for carryout or delivery. Better yet, download their app to start earning rewards points. Find Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard. Let's get to some stats, Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company with a look at those, John Dinkins.
All right, we'll start with Siegel first. Hostetler, 2 for 5 tonight with a run scored. Keegan Lewis, 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, 3 walks. Trey Baker, 2 for 2, 3 runs scored, 2 walks. Jackson Zeltner had 2 walks tonight, had an RBI. He was 0 for 2, had a sacrifice fly, and scored a run himself. Here are the two killers tonight. Josh Duggan, 3 for 5, 3 runs scored, 6 RBIs on the day, a grand slam home run and a 2-run homer in the 7th. Ryan Russell was 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. He had 4 RBIs, a solo shot home run and a 3-run homer in the 5th. Braden Malsby, 1 for 4, and that wraps up the hitting for Siegel. For Riverdale, Noah George scored a run as he walked. He was 0 for 3. Liam Goodhart, 1 for 2, 2 runs scored and a walk. Jay Insani, a double, a single, 2 for 4 with a run scored. And James Jones, 1 for 2, RBI and a walk. Davis Wilson was 0 for 3 tonight and was hit by a pitch. Matthias Goodhart, 2 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Caleb Rivas was hit by a pitch, and Colson Underwood a walk on the night. And that's going to be it for Riverdale. There you go. I'm not going over the pitching stats. There were too many.
Yep.
Too many to use tonight.
Don't blame you. There were like 8 pitchers between the two teams. Well, that's going to be it. That's the end of the district regular season. It's so hard to believe, but we're here already. We will have something for you sometime next week. You can check WGNSradio.com for our schedule, and probably not Monday just because of the expected weather. But look for us maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there. A couple of games for you next week, and then tournament time is around the corner. So that's going to do it tonight. Thanks to our friends here, most importantly, Mr. David Limbaugh and everybody at Riverdale for hosting us tonight. And thanks to you for listening in for our game here from Riverdale. Final score, Siegel 14, Riverdale 5. For John Dinkins and our producer, Jackson Smith, Brian Barrett saying so long until the next time we meet at the game.
The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to join us for tonight's high school sports action on WGNS and Big G TV. Visit WGNSSports.com later to download, watch, or listen to the full podcast of the game. And be sure to check the site for details for the next State Farm Prep Sports broadcast. The station manager of WGNS is Brian Barrett, Primetime Sports Director John Dinkins, and the executive producer of Big G TV, Dalton Barrett. A big thank you to all the sponsors who made tonight's broadcast possible. This has been a Primetime Sports presentation on the Good Neighbor Network.